Ozonated water is the process of taking ozone and bubbling it through distilled water specifically. Ozone breaks down in water. Within 20 minutes, that's what they call the half-life, and it's gone. So bubbling ozone through water, it takes a higher concentration, and you have to have a special bubbler to do that. But you actually capture the ozone in the water.
You will need an ozone bubbler system, which is comprised of a flask, a stem, and an ozone destruct. You will also need an oxygen tank with a regulator and an ozone generator. There are two kinds of tanks, the medical oxygen tank, which requires a prescription, and the industrial oxygen tank that can be acquired at companies such as Airgas or Prax Air. A pediatric regulator is necessary for proper operation. The type of oxygen tank you get will determine the type of regulator you need. For information on how to assemble the regulator to the oxygen tank, refer to the video Rectal Ozone Therapy. Place the ozone generator on the table and plug it in. The red light will indicate it is plugged in. Place the oxygen tank beside the ozone generator. Use the silicone tubing and connect one end into the regulator's nozzle. Connect the other end of the silicone tubing into the oxygen inlet of the ozone generator. Place the flask next to the ozone generator. Add the desired amount of distilled water. Grab the stem of the ozone bubbler. Notice the two different joints. Now place the stem in the flask. Connect one side of silicone tubing to the center joint of the stem. The other end will connect into the ozone generator using a lure lock. Now take another piece of silicone tubing and connect it to the other joint on the ozone bubbler system. Connect the other end of the silicone tubing into the ozone destruct using the lure lock connector. Turn the ozone generator on by pressing the power button. With the oxygen tank open, turn the knob of the regulator to 1/2 liter per minute. A similar chart to this will be on top of the ozone generator. The chart represents the concentrations of the ozone you can get from the ozone generator. In the left-hand column, you have the liters per minute. These liters per minute are adjusted by the regulator on the oxygen tank. On the right side of the column, you have the concentration of ozone measured in micrograms per milliliter, or gamma. The flow of the oxygen going into the generator will determine the concentration of ozone. So the liters per minute in the left-hand column will create the concentration represented on the right. The slower the flow rate, the higher the concentration. The faster the flow rate, the lower the concentration. 1/2 liter per minute will make approximately 15 micrograms per milliliter of ozone. You are now making ozone water.
Ozonated water can be used a number of different ways. Veterinarians use it, dentists use it. There are some people that drink it and find some use in that way. It can also be used just topically. Any kind of infection, sores, places that aren't healing. Ozonated water is a really effective germicidal, so it will kill the bacteria and virus upon contact. It's used in a whole bunch of different industries, but it's also used medically. I want to thank you for watching the information that we've provided. I'm Tom Lau again with Doctors Ozone. Hopefully this is going to be valuable to you, your family, and for your health.